I'm Don, welcome to my channel.
This channel is supported by all these awesome brands. Also, special thanks to the Army Painter for making this video possible. Okay, shameless plug for our Kickstarter. Our Kickstarter you'll get like an STL file so that you could follow along the painting tutorials. We'll be providing PDF guides and of course video tutorials depending on your tier. And all of the painting will be with Army Painter paints. We just introduced milestones because you guys are awesome. So do check out the link below. This is not a painting video, but in case you're curious, I'll be painting this huge figure with Warpaints Fanatics. And of course, I'll also use some speed paints for the shades of this huge figure, but I'll be priming with lacquers from Hyro so that like the primer would be extra durable. So my biggest takeaway, like literally my biggest takeaway from the ToyCon that we attended last weekend is this figure. Well, honestly, my main takeaway from the ToyCon is to stay in your booth. Like some people wanted to meet us and they cannot find us because I was roaming around with my daughter Nico. So next time we'll be staying at our booth at Display and Hajime booth beside the Paints booth. Oh, by the way, pardon my voice and I'm kinda catching my breath because I'm not feeling well after that very tiring ToyCon weekend. So basically, I found gems like really talented artists and creators at ToyCon. I also met like a super good illustrator that should be designing for us, designing characters for our future releases. Now, this huge figure will be my biggest painting like ever. I did a little bit of cleanup already, but I'll continue to clean before I prime this figure.
Now, before our final thoughts, a ton of thanks to all you guys, my viewers, and my patrons at Patreon. And of course, special thanks to Army Painter for making this video possible.
I'm pretty sure, like me, when you see a figure, a statue, a miniature, or even a model kit, well, not a model kit, but a figure, like in just a few seconds or a minute or two, you'll realize how good the figure is. This huge figure is sculpted and crafted by Trident Studios. They're affiliated with Popsicles in case you know Popsicles a little bit more. Popsicles is one of the biggest miniature creators here in the Philippines. And this one from Trident is like their huge statue creations. So it's a different company, but practically the same people. So the assembly was great. Like every key that they modeled fit so well together and it's pretty sturdy, especially for its size. The pose is static but dynamic at the same time. You just see the life within the sculpt. Like there are statues that look so static, look so stiff. This one, it has like energy with, like the sculpt has energy that is very nice to look at. As you can see in the video, the details are perfect for a painter like me because the details are just enough for that like a painter could apply or render with his translation or rendering of the figure. Obviously, the base is really good, but I have to fix those figures. So I took like photos of this figure so that because I can't memorize where the tiny bits like the swords and the spears go, so I had to take pictures so that I have a reference. But once I've painted all the different elements of the figure, especially the base, I will glue them together and fix, like especially the base, because we need a very sturdy base for this huge figure. I won't be painting this figure soon though, but I'm really itchy to start. Like, if I can't help it, I might paint just the head and create tutorials for that one or even a YouTube video. Or I could paint the tinier bits like the swords and of course the spears so that I have a tutorial here and at Patreon. But the actual plan is to launch this, the painted version, around December-ish, basically on the next ToyCon. I hope I make justice, or not make, I do justice with the painting of this beautiful sculpt. And since this is a one-off painting for me, I won't be painting like 10 of this. I can really give it my attention, full attention, and really make the painting very good. Now, the trick here is, I think, is to find the balance between the aesthetics of how I paint miniatures, which has a ton of color depth and of course very high contrast, and of course painting a statue since it's very big. And finding that balance should be fun but kind of tricky. So if you're curious how I will paint this huge figure with Army Painter Warpaints FANATIC, do subscribe to this channel. But if you're keen to learn more and really learn my detailed approach on how to tackle this huge figure, do check out my Patreon.
That's it, Pansit. I hope you like this video. Do like, subscribe, and all that stuff. It helps the channel a lot. And until my next video, guys. Bye!
Now, if you like this unboxing video, you might like these other videos.